Hi, this is Not Queen with I'mTrulyReady.com, and today I wanted to talk to you about a quote that I came across. And it's by John C. Maxwell, and he said, "If you don't have peace, it's not because someone took it from you. You gave it away. You cannot always control what happens to you, but you can control what happens in you." How profound is that? You don't control what others do to you or what circumstances may happen to you, but you do control how you decide to react to those circumstances. You know, I talk about that all the time. You have to decide in your mind that you're not going to be a victim towards the things that are happening to you. So I say, I go through this with my 7-year-old daughter. She has 5 brothers. So the four, the oldest one, he really don't pay her any mind. But the four in the middle, they tease her a lot. So a lot of times she's yelling, "Stop it, Supreme! Stop it, Divine!" Yelling at the top of her lungs. So I'm getting at her. Like, "Stop yelling. I told you to stop yelling." And then she's like, "It's because of Supreme." And then I have to keep telling her, it's not because of Supreme. You're yelling because you're deciding to yell, not because of what something Supreme, like Supreme didn't make you yell. He might have bothered you or he might have did something to you, but you made the choice to yell. So that's why you're the one getting in trouble, because she don't, she's like, you're not saying anything to them, but they're just teasing her and playing. And instead of her teasing back or, playing back, she's yelling at the top of her lungs. Sometimes she even start crying. So I'm like, really? You crying over that? Like, it's the decisions that you make to the circumstances that are given to you. Now, you can decide if your business is not going well, that you are not going to try any further and you're going to quit, which is what a lot of people in businesses, no, really doesn't matter what businesses it really doesn't matter what business it is. If it's failing within the first 6 and 12 months, a lot of people give up. And so it looks like failure. But the reality is you have to make the decision to push through, because you can't control what's thrown at you. And trust me, when things can go wrong, they usually do. It just happened to me. I sent an email out to my list saying the same thing because everything was working against me. But I did get the video out. It might have been a day later, but it didn't hinder me from doing what I had intended to do, because I already know mentally that I have to make the decision to move on. Even in relationships, people get depressed and they go through it when maybe someone leaves them or is taken away for whatever reason. So instead of getting depressed, you have to make the decision that you're going to allow the feelings to happen, but move on. Like, you have to go on. You can't stay in that victim mentality, even in relationships. So when I came across the quote, I just thought it was really profound, because it's what I say all the time. I spoke on how my brother gets depressed around the holidays because our mother passed back in '87. So I keep telling him, you're making the decision to lay in the bed. You're making the decision to let the feeling overwhelm you, because they trying to figure out how come I don't get depressed. He like, "You're just hard. You don't like anybody, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, no, when I get those feelings, I acknowledge that they're happening, and then I let them go through. And then I make a decision not to dwell on it. I literally say to myself, okay, I can feel it happening. And I'll say, okay, I want to do something different. I'll pick up a book and start reading, or turn on the TV. Like, one time I was really, really going through it on my birthday, April 24th. I don't know, I was just feeling some type of way. So I was like, hold up, I'm not going to allow myself to feel like that. So I was like, let me go watch The Blacklist. At the time, I was watching The Blacklist. I tell you, I OD off of Netflix and Kodi. If you don't know what Kodi is, I'm not getting into it. But I just OD off of those. So I was watching The Blacklist at the time. So I said, okay, let me go watch an episode of The Blacklist so I could get out of his feelings. And immediately it was gone. Immediately. No bull. So although you cannot control what happens to you, you do control how you react to what happens to you. So if your business is not going the way you plan right now, you have to decide to push through. Just keep doing whatever you're doing. Keep doing it on a consistent basis. And eventually the chips will start to fall. So this is not Queen with I'mTrulyReady.com. I wish you much peace and blessings. I hope you got a lot of value out of this. If you did, please share it with your friends and comment below. And also, if you're ready to take your business to the next level and want to join me in doing so, then click the link below the video and I will talk to you later. Bye.